You've seen it before, that little loaf on the windowsill. Eyes closed, breathing slowly. So still you wonder if she's even awake at all. A few hours later you check again. She's in a new spot, curled up in a sunbeam now, still sleeping. And again in the evening on your pillow. Guess what she's doing? Sleeping. Cats seem to live half their lives in dreamland, and sometimes even more. But here's the truth, they're not lazy, they're not bored, they're not ignoring you. They're doing exactly what nature designed them to do. Rest deeply, often, and meaningfully. And in every nap, in every snore, in every twitch of their dreaming paws, they're telling us something beautiful about themselves. It might surprise you just how much time cats spend asleep. The average adult cat sleeps between 13 to 16 hours a day. Some even push it to 20, especially kittens and seniors. That's more than 2/3 of their life spent in rest. Compare that to humans who average 7 to 9 hours, or dogs who clock in around 12 to 14. Cats, they win every time. But this isn't a sign of laziness. It's a sign of biology, of evolution, of survival. Cats are built for sleep. They're wired for it. And every moment they spend resting is a moment of restoration, recovery, and preparation. So when you see your cat curled up on a chair, deep in her 12th nap of the day, know this: she's not wasting time. She's honoring her design. Watch your cat closely and you'll see a rhythm, a stretch, a yawn, a gentle need. Then she sinks into sleep. But it's not just any sleep, it's a special kind of rest, a pattern unlike ours. Cats sleep in short bursts, a 15-minute nap here, a 30-minute doze there, then suddenly alert, upright, eyes wide. This pattern is called polyphasic sleep, multiple sleep sessions spread throughout the day and night. It's nature's way of saying, be ready to hunt, be ready to run. Cats don't fall into long, deep sleep cycles like humans. They drift in and out, always prepared to respond. This balance of rest and readiness is at the heart of who they are: independent, observant, mysterious. Their sleep isn't just about energy, it's about awareness. Even in slumber, cats are listening. To understand why cats sleep so much, we have to go back, way back, before the cozy blankets and sunny windowsills, before the toys and tuna, back to the wild. Domestic cats descend from the African wildcat Felis libica. Solitary, stealthy, silent. These cats lived in dry, open lands, and their survival depended on one thing: energy. Hunting wasn't constant, it was calculated. A burst of movement, a leap, a strike, and then stillness, recovery, sleep. That instinct never left. Even in your living room, your cat carries the habits of her ancestors. She doesn't need to hunt for her dinner anymore. But her body still prepares for the possibility. Every nap is a preparation, every dream is a rehearsal. She sleeps because her wild blood tells her to, and because it works. In nature, sleep often comes at a cost. Close your eyes too long and you might miss danger. Let your guard down and the world moves without you. But not if you're at the top. Large predators, lions, tigers, cougars, and yes, cats are some of the deepest sleepers in the animal kingdom. Why? Because they can afford to rest. They don't have to constantly watch for threats. They sleep to conserve energy for short, explosive bursts of action. Just like your cat, cats evolved not to chase all day, but to wait, to watch, and then move with purpose. That means long hours of doing nothing, of waiting, of dreaming. So the next time your cat is sleeping soundly for the 5th time today, remember, she's not being lazy, she's being powerful. Because in the wild, stillness is strategy. Not all sleep is the same. And for cats, it's a delicate dance between light rest and deep dreaming. Cats experience 2 main types of sleep. Light sleep, this makes up about 70% of their total sleep time. Eyes are partially closed, ears twitch, whiskers flick. They can wake in an instant. Deep sleep, including REM, about 30% of their rest. Muscles relax, breathing slows, and the body begins to repair. You'll notice it in the stillness. The little paw trembles. A tiny MRRR in the throat, maybe the twitch of a tail. That's when you know they're dreaming. REM, or rapid eye movement, is the stage where dreams happen. It's where memories are sorted and instincts rehearse. In these moments, your cat isn't just sleeping. She's processing, she's remembering, she's learning. Every nap contains more than rest, it contains rehearsal for life. Yes, cats dream. They absolutely do. What do they dream about? We may never know for sure, but behavior gives us clues. In REM sleep, cats often twitch their paws, flex their claws, move their mouths, vocalize quietly, fling their tails. It looks like they're chasing something, or running, or perhaps playing. Scientists believe cats likely dream about their daily lives. Just like us, they might dream of hunting, of jumping, of that red dot they never quite catch, and maybe, just maybe, they dream of you. Your voice, your scent, the sound of your footsteps at the door, because to your cat you are part of her world, and her world lives on even in sleep. Kittens don't just sleep a lot, they sleep almost constantly. Some newborns sleep up to 22 hours a day, and there's a reason for it. During sleep, a kitten's body releases growth hormones. Their brains build new pathways, muscles form, bones strengthen, instincts begin to take shape. Kittens are born blind, deaf, and helpless, but through sleep they grow strong. In a way, sleep is their first teacher. It whispers to their body, grow, heal. As they get older, the hours gradually lessen. But even adult cats still need more sleep than humans. So if you've ever watched a tiny kitten sleep so peacefully it brings tears to your eyes, you were witnessing transformation, all in the quiet of a nap. Ever notice how your cat zooms around the house at dawn, or stares out the window at dusk, ears twitching at invisible things? Cats are crepuscular animals. That means their peak activity happens at twilight, right before sunrise and right after sunset. This is an instinct from their wild ancestors, who hunted during low-light hours to avoid predators and stay unseen by prey. To your cat, 5 a.m. is prime time, and while you're rubbing your eyes at the coffee machine, she's already conquered her invisible jungle. That's why she sleeps during the day, to recharge for those magical hours when the world is shifting. So don't be too surprised when your quiet house suddenly becomes her playground at dawn. She's not trying to be annoying. She's just following nature's rhythm. Believe it or not, what your cat eats and how much she plays affects how she sleeps. A cat who hunts or plays vigorously and eats a satisfying meal afterward is more likely to experience a full, restful sleep cycle. Why? Because this mimics natural feline behavior. Hunt, catch, eat, groom, sleep. Cats crave routine, and their bodies respond well when their day includes heavy mental stimulation, heavy physical activity, heavy satisfying food, heavy predictable rest. So if your cat is restless at night, try playing with her before dinner. Use a wand toy, let her pounce, chase, leap, feed her afterward, then let her groom herself. And watch her fall into the deepest, most content nap. It's more than adorable, it's natural medicine. You settle into bed. Pull up the covers, exhale, and then light pause on the edge. A soft shape curls into the space beside you. She's chosen you, not just for warmth but for trust. When a cat sleeps beside a human, it's not a small gesture. In the wild, cats sleep where they feel safest, because sleep is when they're most vulnerable. She trusts your scent, your presence, your rhythm of breath. You are her chosen shelter in the quiet hours, and that's something sacred. Ever wonder why your cat always sleeps in the same chair, or chooses the corner of your closet, or finds the sunniest patch of carpet in the house? Where your cat naps says a lot about her mood and her needs. High places mean she's watching, staying alert, in command. Hidden spots mean she wants solitude or relief from stimulation. Warm window sills are for comfort and observation. Your bed, that's love, plain and simple. Cats don't choose nap spots randomly. They seek out places that match their inner state. So the next time your cat curls up under the bed, Don't take it personally, she may just need quiet or peace or darkness. And when she's ready, she'll return to the light. To you, some cats are social sleepers, others are solitary dreamers, and both are perfectly okay. Cats that sleep with others, be it humans or other pets, are showing a deep level of trust and bonding. It's a behavior often seen in kittens from the same litter or bonded adult pairs. They groom each other, curl up together, and drift off in tandem. It's a behavior rooted in safety and companionship. On the other hand, some cats prefer to sleep alone, not out of rejection, but because of instinct or personality. Solitary cats may feel more relaxed with space, be guarding their own territory, need silence to rest more deeply, simply be introverted souls. How your cat sleeps says more about her wiring than her affection. Because even solitary cats can be deeply bonded. They just show it differently. It's a common question: does my cat really need all that sleep, or is she just bored? The answer: a little bit of both. Cats are naturally inclined to sleep most of the day. But in environments with low stimulation, boredom can increase that sleep even more. If your cat sleeps but doesn't play much, seems listless or uninterested in interaction, eats out of routine but not joy, rarely explores or climbs, she may be sleeping to escape, not just to rest. The fix isn't more noise or chaos, it's purposeful enrichment, new climbing spaces, interactive toys, window perches with bird views, short playful sessions throughout the day. Stimulated cats still nap a lot, but their sleep is balanced with joyful activity, and that balance is where well-being thrives. But the truth is, cats are not lazy, they're efficient. They don't waste energy chasing shadows or barking at nothing. They don't move unless it matters. They're wired for precision, not performance. Their sleep is strategic. Their stillness is protective. Their quiet is powerful. In a world that values hustle and motion, cats remind us that there's strength in rest, wisdom in stillness, power in pause. So the next time someone calls your cat lazy, just smile, because only a cat could turn sleep into a lifestyle. To a cat, sleep isn't just rest, it's medicine. During deep sleep, your cat's body performs quiet miracles. Wounds repair, muscles grow, the immune system strengthens, energy is restored, emotions settle. It's a state of self-repair, built right into their biology. That's why sick or recovering cats sleep more than usual. Their bodies instinctively know that rest accelerates healing. In ancient times, people believed cats could heal with their presence, that their stillness held power, that their purrs were a kind of spell. Modern science now shows that cat purrs, especially in the 25-150 Hz range, may actually promote tissue regeneration and reduce stress. So when your cat sleeps, she's not escaping life, she's restoring her life force, and perhaps teaching you to do the same. You've seen it. The tiny twitch of a paw, the soft whistling snore, the way her ears flick at invisible sounds. Cats are full of fascinating sleep behaviors. Twitching paws or tails, these often happen during REM sleep when your cat is dreaming. Chirps or muted meows, these quiet vocalizations suggest she's talking in her dream world. Snoring, more common in short-nosed breeds like Persians or in very relaxed sleepers. It's usually harmless. Open eyes while sleeping, slightly open eyes during naps are normal and don't mean she's awake. These quirks are part of her charm. They're little windows into her dreamscape. So the next time she kicks softly in her sleep, don't wake her. She's somewhere far away, chasing butterflies only she can see. Have you noticed how your cat sleeps more when it's cold? Or when the skies are gray? You're not imagining things. Weather absolutely influences feline sleep. In cold weather, cats instinctively conserve energy and seek warmth. Sleeping reduces exposure and keeps the body regulated. Hot weather, high heat makes them sluggish. You'll see more naps in shaded corners or on cool tile. Cats are sensitive to subtle shifts in temperature, air pressure, and light. In fact, in many cultures, a cat's behavior was used to predict weather, especially when they curled up tighter than usual. So when your cat naps more on stormy afternoons, she's not being lazy, she's just in tune with nature. Maybe more than we are, we dream of the ones we love, of the places we know, of the faces we miss. So do cats dream of us? Science can't say for sure, but based on what we know about REM sleep and memory storage, it's very possible. Cats form strong associations with voices, smells, and routines. They remember where their food comes from, where they feel safe, who they trust. So if your cat twitches her whiskers in her sleep, or softly meows with a voice you've heard only once before, maybe, just maybe, she's dreaming of you, your lap, your laugh. The way you scratch behind her ears just right. Because love doesn't stop when the eyes close, sometimes it grows stronger. Believe it or not, your cat's sleep habits can reveal her personality type. Just like humans, cats have their own rhythm, style, and preferences when it comes to rest. Here's what to look for: the social sleeper. This cat curls up next to you, sleeps on your chest, or flops across your legs. She's affectionate, secure, and emotionally bonded. The independent napper. She chooses her own spot, often hidden or high up. Confident and a little introverted, she values solitude over snuggles. The watchful rest. Ears twitch at every sound, one eye is always half open. This cat may be a little anxious or territorial. Sleep is light, alert, and ready. The deep dreamer. Out cold, snoring, twitching paws. This is a cat who feels completely safe in her world, trusts deeply, sleeps deeply. Observe your cat over time. Her sleeping style says more than you think. It's her way of showing how she feels, without ever saying a word. You've probably asked yourself this at 3 a.m. after being launched out of bed by a midnight zoomie. So, can you sleep train a cat? Not exactly like you would a human baby. But yes, to a degree, cats are creatures of habit. They respond incredibly well to routine. Here's how to gently nudge your cat toward more peaceful nights. Create a daily rhythm: feed, play, and wind down at the same times. Evening play sessions mimic hunting. Let her chase. Feed a protein-rich meal after play. This mimics the hunt-eat sleep cycle. Dim lights in the evening. It signals bedtime is near. Don't reward 4 a.m. wake-ups. No food, no talking, no petting. With patience and repetition, many cats begin syncing with your rhythm. It's not about forcing sleep, it's about creating an environment that invites it. Night falls, you slide under the blanket, and like clockwork, soft footsteps, a gentle thud. Your cat curls up at your feet. Why the feet? A few reasons. Territory and orientation. She can see the room and react quickly if needed. Feet give her space and perspective. Temperature regulation. Your feet give off just enough heat without overwhelming her. Protection and trust. She's close enough to feel safe, but not so close that she's exposed. Habit and ritual. Cats are creatures of pattern. If she's done it once, she'll likely do it again. It's not just a spot, it's a decision. And in the quiet of night, that matters more than words ever could. When you and your cat sleep near each other, something quiet happens beneath the surface. Your breathing patterns start to sync, heart rates may align. Even brainwave activity begins to mirror. It's called entrainment. When two beings, through time and closeness, fall into rhythm. This is common in deeply bonded humans. But it's been observed in pets too, especially cats. They may seem independent, aloof, even, but when they sleep beside you, they're sharing something primal. Warmth, security, belonging. This is more than comfort. It's a connection on a biological level. So if your cat curls into your chest or rests her paw against your leg, let her stay. In a world of noise and motion, cats offer something rare: stillness. They don't rush, they don't chase more than they need. They find joy in warmth, peace in quiet, and power in rest. Their sleep is a statement, a boundary, a choice. And if we watch closely, they teach us to pause more, protect our energy, find comfort in our own company, choose our circles wisely, and never apologize for rest. Your cat's sleep is more than biology. It's philosophy, and every nap is a masterclass in slowing down. And letting go, it may surprise you, but cats are incredibly emotionally intelligent, especially when it comes to stress, sadness, and energy in their environment. They feel what we feel, not always through logic, but through energy, body language, and tone. When you're upset, your cat may curl up closer. When you're overwhelmed, she may withdraw, letting you have space. When you're calm, she might finally relax into deeper sleep. This is why sleep can also be emotional communication. A cat that sleeps in the open is confident and trusting. One that sleeps hidden may be seeking emotional rest too. Understanding your cat's sleep isn't just about biology. It's about empathy. Have you ever noticed how your cat's sleep changes based on your home's mood? On peaceful days, she sprawls belly up. On tense days, she hides under the couch. During joyful moments, she dozes nearby, eyes soft and half closed. Cats are sensitive to subtle vibrations in a home. Not just sounds, but emotions, routines, and disruptions. Their sleep reflects that, so when you bring calm into your space, soft music, quiet rituals, moments of stillness, your cat responds. She sleeps more deeply, more openly, more often in your arms, because a calm home isn't just healing for humans. It's a sanctuary for cats, too. A cat's sleep changes as she ages. Just like us, kittens sleep up to 22 hours a day. Their bodies are busy growing, building, learning, even while resting. Young adults balance sleep with bursts of energy. Play, hunt, nap, repeat. Mature adults settle into longer routines. Their rhythms become more predictable. Seniors may sleep more, but less deeply. Just like older humans, their bodies require more rest to feel whole. You may notice your older cat wakes more easily, seeks out warmer sleeping spots, sleeps in tighter positions, dreams less vividly. But no matter their age, sleep is always a sacred part of their day. Honor it, protect it, let it teach you to rest too. And all around the world, cat owners share the same wonder. That such a tiny creature in such deep sleep can bring such a big sense of peace. These moments are more than cute, they're universal. Proof that stillness and softness connect us beyond language, borders, or belief. So why do cats sleep so much? Because they trust the world, because they listen to their bodies, because their purpose isn't to chase, but to move with intention. Cats don't live by clocks, they live by feeling, by instinct, by comfort. And in their sleep, they teach us that healing happens in stillness. That safety is sacred. That love, real love, rests without fear. So the next time you see your cat curled up in a warm corner, don't disturb her. Watch her, learn from her, feel the peace in her paws, because in her dreams, she's showing you a better way to live, one nap at a time.